We told you how Peter Washington was arrested for voting. Now we want to tell you more about who he is. He says he is always one of four places: at home, at work, fishing, or at church. In fact, at church is where he says he met his wife, Shalonda.
The first time we really met, her car was overheating, so we brung it to the church and we helped work on it and stuff. Then we just gradually started meeting in different places.
Unplanned.
Unplanned.
Just running into each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he was a stalker at the time, but.
To see her cry the way she did, it hurt. It was like a knife in my heart. And, you know, I get teary up right now because she was hurt.
What was so hurtful about this?
It was the unknown. Like, we didn't know. I had never heard of anybody being arrested for voter fraud, or we didn't know what his bond was going to be, whether he'd have to sit until he goes before a judge, or what the consequences would be.
Were you ever embarrassed?
No, because that's not who he is. Whatever the news says or whatever the media puts out, as far as, you know, they don't mention the whole voter fraud thing without mentioning his background. I know who he is now. I didn't know him at that time, and obviously he's not that person. So when people see him, they just assume that he's this predator or he is that label, and that's not who he is. I see the loving, the kind-hearted side of him, you know, the person that would give you his last. I always tell him that I want him to be the best version of himself, like to reach his full potential and be the man that God called him to be.
The Washingtons are now waiting for the appellate process to play out. They say this feels like a nightmare that will not end. But through it all, they say they have their faith, their church, and each other. As for the appeal, Washington's attorney says bring it. Do you think that is going to hold up?
No, I don't.
I'll introduce you to Roger Whedon in our next episode. I'm Lewis Bolden.